Howdy folks, welcome to day 2 of the 7-day daily Ranger series. In this series, I'm going to fix something on this truck every day for $0. No new parts, with only junk I can find. If it dies, then that's the show. Now yesterday we started this mess and the Ranger made it through day 1. Today we're going to find out if my Gatorade bottle fix actually held or if I got to find a new way. So let's find out. No, it did not. Let's go find out what happened. So my RTV did hold up, but the Gatorade bottle itself just physically seems to be a little bit unstructural. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing out so I can actually go ahead and get myself to work, because I was not expecting this to happen. I gotta say, this Gatorade bottle let me down. Well, now all I guess we can do is go ahead and hit the road. See what we can make happen today. Starts up like a top though. This is not good. I'm gonna need a solution to that today. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet, but this truck happens to have 296,992 easy miles under its belt. So what's another 700 miles for? I mean, let's really think about it. When you think about the numbers, there's no way it doesn't make it. Oh, maybe I'm just telling myself that. Regardless, I'm gonna set y'all up for the time-lapse shot now. And just like that, made it to work. But trust me, the real fun starts after this. What's up, folks? We are getting ready to head back home with the Ranger. So today our plans are we're going to try to fix this AC problem for sure. That is the main thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear into this fender well right here and go ahead and find out what's wrong with that vacuum tank and see if we can find a way to, I don't know, patch it or something like that. So folks, we actually have a little bit of an emergency here. My dad just broke down about 200 miles north of me, but you know what you do for family? You go save them. So let's grab some tools, let's get out there. Can't forget about the trusty dusty snap-on flashlight, since we are going to be running a road call. This is a nice light. I like it. Pretty strong magnets. So I will see y'all in the truck. Let's rock this popsicle stand. See if she starts. Come on, baby. Daddy's praying on you. Oh, like butter. You got this, baby. So it looks like we've got about 136 miles, and that 136 miles is only going to get us from, I know that beeping is really annoying, but that's part of the Ranger series. We're gonna be fixing that, but right now it still is doing it. Tomorrow. So we've got, now when I put the parts store in here, looks like we got about a 25-mile drive, but it is somewhat on the way. So we're gonna go stop there first, and then we'll be heading out to him. I gotta shut the gate. Alrighty, 24 miles to the parts store. Now the kicker is, can we make it there in time? Because they do close in, well, 36 minutes. So, and with Orlando traffic, you never really know. Almost 300 miles round trip for this, plus the 50 miles this morning. Ranger's having a heavy day today, clocking in some overtime. Ranger's idling a little low right now, I gotta be honest. She's kind of shaking a little bit. Yeah. This clutch is kind of weird. I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know if I need to bleed it or what. The clutch definitely doesn't feel that great though, if I'm being honest. Well folks, we're getting ready to jump onto the Interstate I-4. And I just realized I need a little bit of fuelage. So, I'm not sure how this is gonna go for us. The Ranger does pretty good for itself, but quarter tank getting onto the interstate sounds a little risky to me. But isn't that the purpose of the entire series, really? Here we go. Well, I'm getting on the 408. We're taking some real roads. There is no fuel on the 408. Nada. And I'm on it for 81 miles. Well, this doesn't include the parts store though, which is up there, over there in a Popka Freightliner.
A few moments later.
And here she is. Load her up. Good news is the other parts store, the AutoZone, is literally right next door. So we're gonna run over there, go ahead and grab me some brake fluid, and go ahead and make my way over. Alright, so here's what's going on. My dad's semi-truck is dead on the side of the road. As soon as he touches the clutch, it goes straight to the floor. As you saw, I already grabbed the master cylinder, and then some brake fluid. Now all that's left is to make the 130-mile trip each way out there, and to see if we can get him back on the road tonight. This is not how I expected my evening to go, but here we are, and I'm here for it. Gotta keep things interesting. There's never a dull moment at Cool Boy's Garage, so let's just hope this repair goes smoothly. That way I can get home and get at least a few hours of sleep before work tomorrow. And it looks like we're here. Let's get started. So folks, we're here on the truck. Our master cylinder is right here. So like 4 bolts and the whole thing should come out, I'm thinking, and this spring tab to pull this brake line off. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, gonna go ahead and try to get this brake line out of the way, or this hydraulic line out of the way. Oh, got a little bit of movement on it. Sweet. So don't want to lose this just in case it doesn't come with another one. I think it does, but it's right there. Nice little thing they got right there for you to hold your little catch can.
It's a good feature, you know?
Nice little feature. Man, you picked the perfect truck stop, bro. It's quiet, good for me to record some audio on the GoPro. I was supposed to come out here and not be able to hear a dang thing.
I have this whole thing planned out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
This is for content, right? There's a plug inside. Right here's your plug. You're just gonna reach on the back side of it. There's a little safety tab here. It used to come down, pinch, and pull. There you go. And there's our old one. Go grab our replacement. Tear that baby off and put it back on inside the truck. How's if you're hoping you're gonna get a new piece of rubber?
I want a refund.
Yeah, man, that's not cool, dude.
Take it back. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right? You gonna hang out here for a little bit for me? Easy as that. Throw some bolts in this thing.
Trying to set my truck, bro?
Yeah, man, trying to. Good. Actually tighten it with the ratchet. Now, one thing that's going to disappoint me slightly is when I think I'm going to look in this box right now to see if I can find a set of O-rings, and I'm betting I'm not going to find them. So, anybody watching this video, I would recommend you pick up the O-rings for the master cylinder line, because the kit does not come with it, even though it costs $700. I mean, they actually both feel pretty good and look pretty good. So, we're just going to run them. And this one does come with the new snap ring, so that's nice. Just like that. All that stuff's hooked up. Now we need to find a way to get brake fluid into this thing. It's a nice little flashlight, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth $300, but
$300?
Yeah, dude.
Man, you got robbed.
Tell me about it, bro. I think we're good there. So now I need to go underneath and figure out how to bleed this thing. I'm gonna plug this sensor in. Perfect. Plugged in. Tuck that back up over here again. That was behind this felt. Finishing touches on the inside. Yeah, I got to ditch the creeper. Yeah. Man, we got a problem, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, we're pouring brake fluid down here. Yeah, dude, there's a giant puddle down here. Every drop of that stuff's coming out. So we gotta find a way to replace this line on the side of the road. Well, folks, unfortunately, morale got low. We couldn't figure a way to patch this line safely tonight. We decided I would come back tomorrow with a new line. So after a quick stop for food, I started heading back home, expecting a nice easy drive with little traffic, but it turns out the Ranger had something else in mind. Well, folks, we found ourselves a little problem. My headlight switch ain't working. So I do happen to be still, it's 12:50, stopped working maybe about 30 minutes ago, made it to a gas station, finally have signal again and whatnot. Still about 30 miles from home, as you can see here. So it is getting kind of late. So let's see what we can do to get this working again. I'm suspecting it's some sort of wiring. Although I guess I might as well check some fuses first, so. I'll get back to you in a second. So folks, here's our solution for tonight. Well folks, our solution for tonight is gonna be a little rigged up. And I feel bad for anybody I'm gonna be passing on the way home because all I'm gonna have are brights. My flash to pass works still, so I'm going to jam this screwdriver in behind the stock right here, just like so, and drop them like that. See? The headlights. So at least this way I can get home for tonight, and I promise you all a real fix tomorrow on day 3. My night just keeps on getting better. Well, folks, this is the end of day 2. Stay tuned for day 3, as I think it's going to be even more crazy. I promise you guys a proper repair of some sort for the headlights during day 3, because I can't do this trip again in the dark with just high beams, as well as finishing the clutch repair on that semi truck. So we'll be doing all of this again tomorrow, and a repair on the Ranger, and then I have a bunch of repairs planned for day 4. So stick around for the rest of the series. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this content, and turn on post notifications if you really want to. I hope to see y'all for day 3 tomorrow.